love this deficit to GDP, the gloom chart, the world's coming to an end, and yet somehow we debt ceiling our way forward every year. Here's the average deficit to GDP for a decade, 80s to 90s, 4%, right on the nose. Here's the Clinton surplus. Libby, we come over here, and we've got this rollover here. Libby, how close are we to that point where you and I start talking about this more often?
Well, I think at least in terms of policymakers on the Republican side, they're already talking about this. And I think this is going to help inform what they do on tax reform. There has been some speculation that they maybe just push it through a tax cut. I think that this makes that more unlikely because there's going to be more emphasis on revenue neutrality, not to add to the deficit. In
the next 8 months, rather, do we migrate over to a talk of a Trump deficit be damned, or can the deficit hawks hold sway?
Well, I think Trump may think that, but I think the deficit hawks, the Freedom Caucus, Speaker Ryan, they're going to, I think, hold more sway.
Do you care about this?
Oh, for sure. And I think in that chart, one thing that's missing there is that we've got a deficit that is not high by historical standards, but it's very high by periods in which we were operating where we think close to full employment.
Yeah, there it is.
So it's a high structural deficit.